Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a new video for you, and I thought why not show you all the new items that I've gotten in March, all together, from beauty category, from skincare, and from fashion category as well. It might be that I've already shown some of those products on my Instagram, but I assume that my Instagram friends don't often come over to watch the videos here, so I hope it's not repetitive for many of you out there. Just saying a few more words about each of those items will not harm anyone in any case. If you don't follow me already on my Instagram, I'm gonna leave the handle down in the description box below and put a little screenshot over here so that you can check it and decide for yourself if you would want to come say hi and see my random snapshots, collection of which is presented daily on Instagram. It's just for fun. But we are for fun here, all of us, isn't it? Before I get started, also I want to quickly remind you that I have an ongoing giveaway. We are on 450 followers on this tiny channel. We need to hit 500 this giveaway to get activated. If you're into beauty items, please check the video, which I'm gonna link down below. Check out the rules if you want to get on board with it. Subscribing would be a good start. Also, don't forget to hit like and ring the bell if you want to be informed when I'm posting next time, which I do regularly. So let's start with a few beauty items that I have over here next to me. And this one arrived just yesterday. You guys know that I started to use the CeraVe hydrating cleanser recently, like 2 months ago, when I bought first small tube to just test how my skin would react it. Actually, I got on the topic when I was researching how I could handle my acne situation, which was really something unusual and really acting bad for my personal experience that I've had so far. Like, I never really had ever whiteheads in the middle of my cheeks. I have very, very dry skin, which is prone to rosacea, but also sort of eczema, like getting scaly and very tensed. So I needed something which would provide a good cleanse, but also hydrate it and not strip excessively even more oils, which causes more oil production in the end from the sebum glands. So after watching tons of videos out there, a lot of people were talking about very inexpensive solution like CeraVe Cleanser. You know, even if it is very inexpensive, and I think I paid under 15 euro for this huge jar, as you can see. It's like 500 milliliters. I've never ever had skincare product this huge before, so the price and the proportion, the size of the product is absolutely crazy in my opinion, but I still wanted to test it first, and I got the smaller bottle for myself, and one of which is also included in the giveaway, which I mentioned at the beginning. Don't forget to check that out as well. I loved it so much that it was no-brainer for me to get my hands on the large size for now, once the small one ended. So this came yesterday and I already started using it. I would not say that it looks necessarily perfect, but it has all the good ingredients, soothing ingredients like glycerin in it, cetyl alcohol, which is actually something which you want in your skincare products, which calms and also hydrates your face. All in all, I won't get into the details right now. It's one of the best cleansers that I've had, and I am very happy that I got on board with thousands of people out there who are using this product. Together with the CeraVe Cleanser, I got this Roche Posay, hope I pronounced it right, sunscreen, which I've used before as well. I remember that once we were walking in the middle of the summer in Hamburg on the street, and I realized that I forgot to apply the sunscreen. So I was really panicked because I already have like discoloration, big pigmentation marks over here, which I got from Italy a few years ago, and I cannot get rid of it. So I'm permanently using the products that fight the discolorations, but obviously did not want to get more pigmentation. So I went into the pharmacy, and when they asked me a few questions, what type of skin I have and what type of problems I have related to the skin, that was something which they recommended. I got it back then, and I was really surprised how easy it applies, because most of the sunscreens that I was used had this huge white film all over, which would apply all over the face, was very greasy and was not comfortable to use, but I was still doing it because of the fact that we all need to use sunscreen. So you can practically imagine how delighted I was to find a product that was having all the benefits, 50 plus, yeah, with UVA coverage, but not having negative sides, which I was experiencing from the other products. And once it ended, I obviously went ahead and got it, and it took forever before it arrived. Until then, I was using the Nivea sunscreen, which sort of could have contributed to my recent breakout. It was not that major, but I instantly stopped using it, as bearing in mind that I'm mostly at home right now, working from home, and I did not want to aggravate my acne situation. And the sunscreens which are not chosen well can be really one of the big reasons why you break out, so be cautious to check out all the ingredients. This one, I have to say few words, I won't get into depth, but is not fully mineral sunscreen. It is definitely a mix of mineral and chemical sunscreen ingredients. So for acne prone skins, it's often recommended to get fully like mineral sunscreens. Yeah, in that sense, I will not say that this is 100% optimal, and I definitely plan to get my hands on something else which is more recommended for the skin type that I have. But I just followed my gut feeling, to be very honest, and the experience that I've made, that it didn't really break me out before. It is pretty lightweight, you notice that, and it applies very, very well. And because it's not mineral sunscreen, it doesn't also have this white film, which is something that everyone complains about when applying the sunscreen in the morning. This CC brightening serum by Verse is something that you know from me quite a while now. It ended, I simply had to repurchase it. It has such good ingredients that it was absolutely no-brainer once again for me to repurchase it. It has vitamin C+, which fights against the discolorations, but also has licorice root extract. I use this once a day, like it's a serum, so obviously after using the hyaluronic acid or some type of acid which hydrates my skin, I apply this on the top before I moisturize myself and lock everything in place. So this is very new. It is not sticky as well, which is something very good to know about the CC brightening serums. Most of the time they look like that, a bit like orangey color, and then are often very, very sticky when applied on the face. And I'm very glad that this one is definitely not sticky. Similarly, I showed this on my Instagram. I went through this alpha-arbutin 2% plus hyaluronic acid serum super quickly. Fighting against the post-acne pigmentation mark is a big struggle. It takes forever, and the actives in those serums, both of those which I showed you now, are not very strong. It takes really quite a long time before they manage to bleach out sort of your skin. But I have to say that I definitely see the steps ahead in the process. If not these products, my cheeks would have looked a lot worse. Also, what I love about this one is that it is very good for the dry skin, because it provides at the same time hydration because of the hyaluronic acid in it. It is like clear gel formula type, and it blends out very easily, once again providing deep hydration, at the same time fighting against the pigmentations. And it's absolutely brilliant product. The Ordinary, very much loved and admired all over the world. Very inexpensive, gin in a bottle. I also have this nail polish over here. You guys know that I was always going to the nail salon to do my nails, and they were doing the acrylic nails. Because of the corona, obviously everything closed down, and I had huge drama to remove those acrylic nails. I don't exactly know what they are using between this acryl top and your nails to keep it really hard, but it was some type of gel texture which was not going off. I really had to struggle with it, get a separate device which would help me remove that. I was sitting 4 hours long working on scrubbing off these layers of my fingers, and then was left with such huge sensitivity on my fingers. It was really aching and bristle and really looking very bad. So I really had to weigh up the positives and the negative sides of going into such salon. It always looked polished and well, and I loved the look of it, but on the other end it was really damaging for my fingers, at least the way they do here. I decided that it's better to have a little bit ugly nail situation, because I'm really bad at doing nails on my own. I really try my best, and it still looks like that a kid was given a nail polish and played with it around. But yeah, for a few months long I wore my nails bare, so did not really color it. But recently I was on a mood to get something on it, and I bought this Eveline nail polish in sort of dark lila color. It is number 924 in case you are interested, and that's how it looks. I don't even want to come closer because it's not looking professional. It's really done on an amateur level, but better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. I have a few more makeup items with me. This is the Douglas Brow Stylo Dual Lip Eyebrow Pencil in number 4. It is an exact dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury brow stick, which I had, and I paid €30 for. To be very honest, I was a little bit disappointed with the Charlotte Tilbury one. It was very creamy, was applying very well, but it broke a few times while I was using it. This one feels a little bit more like cheapy in hand. The materials and the way it is set together, it's just not stable. I don't know how to explain that, but it paints perfectly. It has also brush on the other side, which I always use when painting or filling in my brows. I decided to go ahead and test this one out, and to be very honest, I'm not disappointed because I only paid €5 for this. I don't honestly think that the brows are the place where you can see the quality very lot. I don't know how it is for the girls who don't have a lot of brow themselves and they have to really tattoo or paint it on their face, but I have quite a lot of hair. I'm just filling here and there to make it a bit more prominent and equal, or just because I'm used to it. So I honestly thought that it was not really worth to pay €30 for. Talking about the Charlotte Tilbury, I have a Charlotte Tilbury eye pencil over here, which is Rock and Roll in Barbarella Brown, and I really love this one, and I'm glad that I went for this Barbarella Brown instead of black, because this really complements my hair and brows very well. Also, I think that black is very dark for me and very strict somehow on the face. It is so creamy. I just did not even have to press on my hand, and you can see how well it paints. This is not a pencil with which you work in precision on the waterline, but if you want more this casual look where you blend your pencil out, I think this pencil is absolutely great. I don't remember how much it costs, but I'm gonna leave the link of this product down below so that you can see it yourself. One new item as well in the fashion category that I have is the Bobbi Brown makeup stick, foundation stick, and previously I had this one, which was in color Ivory. 0.75 is the depth, and I thought that this was the perfect match for me, but I went to the shop without really checking what color it was before, and the consultant which helped me out gave this one, which is Warm Porcelain 0.5 warms, which means that this is half shade lighter than the one before. I think this one actually works best on my face. It absolutely blends on my skin color. I don't know if you can see right now, I just applied a little bit. Back of my hands are generally a little bit lighter than my face, but it really looks perfect on my face. It just blends in without making any difference between my neck and my actual face skin where I apply the foundation. So I was really happy that she proposed this one. It's pretty expensive. If I remember it correct, it was like €45 or something like that, but I love this one for the ease of use. I can quickly apply like few lines on my face and then blend it out, and I already have a good canvas now, especially that I had this pigmentation marks on my cheeks. I would not leave house without really blending those ones out. I have to admit it, it's really working against my self-confidence. I'm not cool enough to just simply walk out of the door when I don't like how my skin looks. So having this was a absolute must for me. For the fashion items, I have a new charcoal cardigan, which I'm absolutely in love with, which arrived today. I saw this one randomly when I was looking through their sales, and this particular item was discounted from €115, I think, to 70, when I remember it correctly. Currently, they don't have it at all anymore. Right now I am really looking at every spending with magnifying glass because of our future, moving to our own house and all the expenses that are coming with it. So I was thinking about it quite a long, if I should spend now another 70 euro on a cardigan when I have so many other things, but I really don't have anything similar to this particular one, and I'm glad that I did it because it is really beautiful. One thing though, it's so difficult to understand how you have to put it on, because it has these two scarf details in front which are attached on the neck, and then you have like long sleeves. It is in this cable knit completely. I don't remember the material mix, but it was as well very cool. It's 100% wool. Once you have it on, it is looking really pretty. Let me show it to you. So it has pretty oversized feet, so you feel very snuggly and cozy, and it's very warm because of the wool. And then you have this huge scarf details which are attached on the neck, so you cannot remove that. You can wrap it around on your neck and hang it on the back, which is such a cool look. And it also is like a bit crop top. It makes it look somehow different, and that's what I exactly loved about this one. I also got the new loungewear set in this mint green color from H&M. This one is from the kids section. You guys know how much I love to shop from kids section because I'm so short, and that makes it possible for me to find right fit of trousers without them looking too long and baggy on the bottom. This one was for kids with the age of 14. They're like slightly older, like twice as much and plus 2 years, but it's okay. What can I say? If you have been watching my channel quite long now, you know that a few months ago I was retelling in one of the vlogs that I don't have even one single loungewear item, and now I have so many because we are all sitting at home, and most of the time that's all what we wear. I really wanted to have something cozy, comfortable, but also looking very lovely. Quickly about the top, I have like, it has this round neck, little New York embossed, and then has this elastic band on the tummy area. This one is slightly cropped, which is very cool as well in my opinion. I love cropped tops, you guys know that. If I find it still on H&M, I'm gonna link it down in the description box below. The next item that I don't have physically with me because I brought it to the tailor is the new jeans that I got from H&M. I have been looking at this baggy straight leg or wide leg jeans quite a while now. I absolutely love it on the girls that I'm following on Instagram or on YouTube, but they are tall and they look cool, and I really wanted to try this new trend out. You remember the 90s where we all wore this sort of flare and wide leg jeans, this baggy style? Back then the jeans were mostly low rise, which was definitely not flattering for low girls anyway, and with those wide legs it was creating more like volume in width vis-a-vis the length which we wanted to get. So I was never really a big fan of that even back then, and was very glad when more like bodycon or tailored jeans silhouettes came into fashion. But trends are changing, and I am a person who loves to try new things out. I researched a few alternatives which were from Outnet and looked very cool, but they were somewhat between 150 to 200 euro, and I was not 100% sure if I would like it. Didn't want to splurge that much on a pair of jeans which I was not certain about. So I went ahead and got a few pairs from H&M, and this was the only pair that fit properly, so I decided to give it a go. So even if I won't use it very lot, I know that I paid only 30 euros, and I won't have a like big heartache with regards to it. And the last piece is my pride and joy, my first ever designer blazer, which I got from Outnet. It is by Dries van Noten. I know I pronounced the name wrong. 100% wool, has the stripes, charcoal gray, and it is absolutely beautiful, very comfortable. I love the fit, I love the cut. So that is it, guys, for my video today. Those are all the new pieces that I got this month. Please let me know what was your favorite, if you liked all those what you saw here. Don't forget to subscribe, stay on board. I'm gonna see you in my next one.